to this 2K Sports presentation of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. Looking at the last game for the Phoenix Suns, it was a win against the Mavericks in Dallas.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the game. Already such a well-coordinated athlete for his size and age. Williamson bringing down the house.
And one thing with LaMelo, Clark, he has so much length at that point guard position.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, he's listed at 6'7", but he's got a much bigger wingspan than that, which allows him to effectively throw passes over the top. And I think it helps in him being disruptive as a defender, too.
Now, here's Oubre. He's guarded closely. Count that one.
Crafty at cashing in from there. Oubre Jr. enjoys working on his interior game when given the opportunity.
Pass the ball. Lets it go from deep. Phoenix, no good that time either.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
Avdia with it. And Ball gets it to go on the assist by Avdia.
The first bucket for this offense, 1 of 4 to start the game.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Wow. I don't know if anything's out of Doncic's range.
Doncic with the steal inside. And finished off by Oubre.
Well, if you take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Well, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Here's Şengün. Back to Ball. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Here in the middle of the season, injuries can certainly pile up. Greg, how does the team hold it together when it's missing important pieces?
Kevin, it's all about communication and being ready to step up. As long as you keep working as a unit, you can cover the missing body.
The Suns making a change here. Trent's checked in.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Fighting to earn the second chance opportunity on the foul shot. This is exactly what Coach wants from Şengün.
Good on the triple.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. At some point, defensively, you have to take something away.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. And when it comes to Luka Doncic, he's simply, Greg, one of the best players in the entire game.
No question about it. He's a threat to record a triple-double every time he takes the floor. As versatile and dangerous a player as there is in our league.
Bogdanović is checked in for Avdia. Here's LaRavia, covered by Williamson. And the Suns miss again.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
The pass to Oubre, back to Williamson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to go on Bojan Bogdanović.
An absolute beast in close. Once Williamson has this kind of positioning, you pretty much have to foul.
And both free throws good for Williamson. So, Greg, when you think about the Phoenix Suns, what do you think fuels them the most?
Kevin, I mean, the fact that they had a 2-0 lead in the 21 NBA Finals and lost. This team is really battling to get back to that stage. And if they want to take care of business, they really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads-up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Şengün. It's good. The assist that time from Ball.
Well, you know, it's obvious that Ball knows exactly how to work the angles. He gets the ball to a wide-open shooter just about every time.
Gobert gets the bucket.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And so it's Seattle, sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. If you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Supersonics.
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
Suns trail by 14. Williamson out there with Gobert. Then there's Kelly Oubre. Then there's Suggs. And it's Doncic in at the point. They're the group for Seattle starting the second. To the middle, Ball. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Boy, that was not as easy as he made it look. That was a tough shot. Great take by Ball and make.
Sonics leading by 12. Doncic from deep three-point land. Şengün with the rebound. And out of bounds as the Sonics gain possession. And what a treat for the fans. And for us to be able to witness a talent like Luka Doncic.
Amen and amen to that, Kevin. A generational talent. All eyes are on him when he's on the floor. Hard not to keep your eyes on him. He's so special in everything that he does. And every night he performs, you walk away just shaking your head at how good he is.
Ball, the pass to Şengün. Shot clock at 6. Now, here's Sean. He's tightly guarded. Outside, Ball. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Seattle with the ball. Floats it up for Williamson. Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession.
I'm not sure whose fault that was, guys, but they need to get on the same page here.
And we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Pass to Avdia. Takes the three. Seattle grabs the miss. Doncic has got his fourth rebound in this one. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Rudy Gobert is a fierce competitor. He says the average fan might not understand what I bring to the table, but the GMs in the league do. I want to be the best defensive player of all time. I want to be a force, and I want to win championships. I've got to set the tone every night. Kevin?
And he does. He is a stopper, no doubt about it. David, thank you. And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam King. Sharp, the pass to Abdia. From 11 feet away, Gobert with the block.
He's led the league in blocks before. No surprise Gobert sent that shot back.
That's good for Williamson on the assist by Doncic. Williamson's got 10. Well, LeBron, Curry, and KD, Kevin Durant, are still great players. We know that part. But as they age, who do you think is now the face of the NBA?
Well, it's hard not to talk about Giannis in that regard. I mean, his overall game is spectacular. His personality is terrific. Jokic is in the category. But I would think it would be Giannis. I mean, if you made me pick one guy as the face of the league in totality, performance on the court, MVP level player, personality, disposition, all of the ingredients, I'm going Giannis.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That'll be his second foul of the game. Bogdanovich is checked in for the Suns.
Bojan Bogdanovic.
Ball kicks to Smith. 6 to shoot. And again, it's the Suns missing.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And the dunk by Williamson.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Ball, the pass to Şengün. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Williamson kicks to Doncic. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. He's got 14.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Ball, no good.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
Williamson with the bucket.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
Phoenix calls timeout.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight in the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Phoenix making some changes. Larabia's checked in, and Trent subbed in for Sharp. And they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
Hey, the steady improvement LaMelo's made as a distributor and team leader, that's pretty admirable. He's becoming more and more of a go-to guy.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Trent. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Here's Oubre. Can't get it to fall.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Ball, no good. And here's Oubre. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. So as we conclude the first half, so far, fairly one-sided.
Phoenix team.
Sonics ahead. They finish off the second quarter on a 14-3 run. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. 1 half. Luka Doncic had a huge first quarter. He had 14 points, 6 rebounds, and 1 steal. How about you, Kenny? What did you think about this home team?
I like what they're doing offensively. Looking at their field.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan.
dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
Checking out the group of Frank Vogel to start the second half. We've got Alperen Şengün. Shot out there with ball. Then it's Avdia. And it's Laravia in at the post. And that one's good. Williamson.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
He lobs it up.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk.
Guys, I tell you, there are assists, and then there are delicious dimes. This was the last.
Here's Williamson, and he makes good on the layup. Williamson has got 4 points now in the quarter.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Ball no good.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Here's Laravia. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. The 3 for Doncic. And again, Seattle with the triple.
And the D has gotten a little bit lax here defending the triple. Clark, when you think of top rebounders today, Rudy Gobert is a name that comes to mind.
Yeah, he's super long and tall, but that's not just why he's such a dominant rebounder. He's got a real good knack for reading where balls are coming off, and the timing that he has is pretty impeccable too. And even though he's north of 7 feet tall, he does a good job boxing out as well.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. If you ask around, the NBA is in a great place. Two-time league MVP Nikola Jokic said, we are witnessing some crazy talent in the league. I mean everyone. They work on their game. The talent around the league is amazing, and I only think it's going to be better and better. Kevin?
Yeah, David, you and I agree. The league is in a very good place right now. And thanks for the report. Passes it to Şengün. And here's Sharp. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. They'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
First personal foul.
It's on Jalen Suggs. For Phoenix, they have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
And you can't take those numbers lightly, fellas. I mean, their free throw shooting made a difference for them in a lot of their games last season.
So for the Suns, Bogdanovich is checked in for Şengün. And Trent subbed in for Avdia. And so Doncic will bring it up for Seattle. Oubre finds Gobert over Sharp. And Gobert with the basket on the assist by Oubre. Gobert's got his second basket of the night. Ball against Doncic. Ball with a wide open look. Gobert pulls it in.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used this contribution.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Pause or rewind, courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. The drive-by ball. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
You know, possessing outstanding height at his position, Ball excels at using that size and his body control to convert through contact.
Smith checked in for Phoenix. And here's Doncic from the arc. 8 for 15 with that made basket, but he's not satisfied yet.
What an exhibition he's putting on today. This is about as hot as you can get.
And again, it's the Suns missing.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the W.
Here's Ball, and it's in there.
LaMelo
Ball's got 10 points.
Boy, Ball playing with a lot of aggression and toughness there. I love seeing that from a guard who has his size and ability.
Here's Doncic, and it is good.
That's the end of the buzzer with the score. Wow. Seattle.
That run punctuated by the big trifecta. They're on fire.
It's been all about Luka Doncic for Seattle. He nailed it from long range in that quarter. Winds up with a total of 4 3-pointers in the period. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. We've got Kelly Oubre, Luka Doncic out there with Suggs, and it's Rudy Gobert, and it's Williamson in at the 4. That's the lineup in the game for Seattle. Here's Trent. Gobert with the block. Down low, and the dunk by Doncic.
Doncic giving you the full package. Superstar for sure.
Now here's Hardy. And with the new CBA, Clark, one thing that again didn't get any traction, the franchise tag.
Yeah, not surprising. I mean, if a guy really wants to leave a team these days, most of the time a trade will be made. It doesn't necessarily have to get to free agents.
Williams got 10 points in just the second half.
Just too strong. Zion not to be denied.
And here's Phoenix. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic.
Personal foul.
That will get him his 4th foul of the game. And Phoenix has possession. Medu passes to Hardy. Here's Smith. Gobert knocks it away. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williamson.
Suns ball.
Six on the shot clock. Tries from 16, and he connects with the jumper. Bogdanovich has got 5 points now this quarter.
There he's showing you he can run the show himself in that pick and roll. That's a nice play from Bogdanovich.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Trent passes to Medu. Rebound by the Sonics.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
Doncic feeling it out. The 3. And again for 3. There is his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Now here's Hardy. Guarded by Doncic. Smith finds Trent. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Shoots the 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Nice look there from Bogdanovich. The shooter keeping an eye peeled and open for the open man.
And here's Doncic from the arc. And again, Seattle with the triple.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Pass to Medu. And GA starting next season, some big repeat penalties for teams well over the cap. That draft pick penalty is especially tough.
Yeah, I mean, if a team is over that $17.5 million mark twice in a 4-year span, their first-round draft pick falls to the end of the first round, that'll sting.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Seattle.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And now, for the year, this is going to take him to 7 wins. And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Luka Doncic.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Hardy, no good.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
And, you know, he's a guy.
Connects again from distance.
And this parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
Oh, and that latest triple ties him for second for the most threes in a game. What a monster he's been from deep. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Yep, that one goes in there.
Suggs just doing an outstanding job outworking the defense to get the rebound and score.
So no problem for Seattle as they get the win. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they